Hi, I'm Debbi Calton, and here we are at the BB&T Pavilion, and we're going to go on a backstage tour. So come along with me. It says Backstage Tours meets you. We're in the right place then. All right, so this is the hallway. It's called the Laundry Chute hallway. And when we're here, when the WMGK staff is here for the big gig and we're getting ready to go on stage, we walk in, we all line up this hallway and we walk along up here to go on the stage. But you can see as we go along, there's posters. In fact, everywhere on this tour, there are posters from shows, not only that have been held here, but from the TLA, shows from the Electric Factory, shows from the Tower Theater. So there are posters of, you know, the Academy of Music, just tons of shows that the Philadelphia promoters have put on over the years. This is the laundry room because you got to do the laundry. They have to have the towels and all that kind of stuff, and you know, just I mean, bands sweat a lot when they're on stage, so you have to have all this done somewhere. So laundry right there, and we're gonna go on stage right now. This is so cool. This is the stage of what has formerly been known as so many different names: Tweeter Center, the Sony Blockbuster Entertainment Center, most recently the Susquehanna Bank Center. Now it's the BB&T Pavilion, but this is the stage. You're usually over there on that side, maybe on the lawn out there, you know, the 15,000 plus that go on the lawn, or the 8,000 in the seats. But this is where it all happens. I mean, there's obviously nothing here right now. There was a show here last night. They just opened the season here last night at the BB&T Pavilion. But for the rest of the summer, this place is going to be packed. And this is the whole thing without anything on it. Pretty cool stuff. So this is quite a thrill to be up here, like when you're introducing a band or something, to be on the stage. It's a really neat thing. All right, come along. So this is the load in. As you can see, now last year, Dirk Bentley kicked off the season. So there's the truck, the equipment truck. And as you can see with these rolling doors over here, they're able to load in right, that goes directly onto the stage. So everything goes straight back there. But this is pretty exciting back here before showtime, because, or actually the day of a show early on, because the crew and everybody, they're getting all the stuff together. There's all kinds of busyness going on back here. So a lot of stuff goes on before the band or the artist actually hits the stage. So now we are going back into, this is the business office here, the production office. This is where like all the money stuff happens. This is where all the decisions are made. This is where, you know, the people who are in charge, the managers and all that, take care of business. It's a lot of money going through hands back here. That's okay, you can come through. So, I'm sorry. That's all right, you're fine. So again, you still see there's more posters and, you know, from all, I mean, there's been, you've been to a lot of these shows over the years. Look, there's Chicago and the Doobie Brothers right there. Jack Johnson is here, Patti Smith, and her being, that was a great show. Boy, I remember that show. That was fantastic. Neil Young with Patti Smith opening. So, so good. So anyway, back here, this is the hospitality, the catering suite. This is where all the food is when there's a show. The bands all come back here and mingle, and if they have guests or whatever, this is where all the food would be. The food is usually over here and then over there, and water and drinks and all that sort of thing. But this is where they come in. The food is always pretty good at these things too. So again, all the posters. We're not going to go back here, but this area, this opens up into a patio. And a lot of times, if you've ever been here for a meet and greet with a band, like maybe you won, you know, through MGK, that would be where we usually go out to take pictures with the band. So that goes out to a nice little outdoor patio. And it's just a nice place to hang anyway. So then we go down this hallway, and here's another business type office. But we come into the dressing room area. There's nobody here right now, so it's okay if we go in. But there are several different dressing rooms, and you know, with bathrooms, because you got to be able to get ready. TV screens, you know, place for your peeps to hang out, little mini fridge. You can close off, you know, sometimes people want to be around other people before they go on stage. Sometimes they might want to meditate or do some yoga or just, you know, whatever, zen out before they go on stage. So you could close this door right here. But there are several of these dressing rooms around the backstage area. And again, more posters. And here is another catering area too. So, And then, so dressing rooms, more dressing rooms. Sometimes bands want to, you know, really be more private, and they want to be away because, you know, you don't want a whole lot of traffic down here. Like when bands are getting ready on stage, they really do need to focus and be ready, and everybody has their own ritual. So sometimes bands just don't even want to be around all the fray that may be going on here because, you know, there might be backstage guests or whatever. But these are more private dressing rooms back in this area. So again, so they're off a little bit off of the main concourse there. You know, do whatever they have to do to get ready to get their mind set for the show. And there's one more of these dressing rooms down there. It's pretty much the same as this one. It's really cool if you get the chance ever to come back here, really just to stroll by and look at all of these, the posters. It's just amazing. And again, when you think about how many shows not only have been held here, but how many you've probably been to as well. So, yeah. Seriously, how many names has this place been through? A lot of them. A lot of names. But that's all right because it's been a great concert venue over the years, for sure. And then we go through this way. And, wow. Yeah, Roger Waters Citizens Bank Park. And then, of course, you know, more offices, administrative offices back there. And then the green room, a lot of times when there's a meet and greet, it happens in here too. You know, the infamous, and it really is green. I mean, it's an interesting shade of green, but it's actually a green room. So if you're ever lucky to have a backstage pass or be on the list, you know, for a contest that maybe you wanted MGK or whatever, you'd be hanging out in the green room. And that's pretty much it. We have come full circle. That was your backstage tour of the BB&T Pavilion. Thanks.